I'm going to give you a little bit of a recap as to exactly where we are for the year, and I'm going to talk about some of the exciting things that we have going on here the rest of the year to be able to help you guys build your business. So first, let's talk a little bit about statistics. So if we can kind of pull up the graph here, and this will give you guys an idea. Again, our company started in May of 2012. That was the start date of our company, and it was really mid-May that we actually, started the company, started Shopping Sherlock. So 2013 was really our first full year in business. And if you look at 2013, our first full year in business, and you look at 2014, we actually equaled 2013 sales in the first 6 months of 2014. And if you look at it and you look at basically what's called our run rate, what our revenues are right now, we're projecting that we're going to triple from 2013 and 2014. And why is that important? First and foremost, not only does it reinforce that we're in the right place at the right time with the right product, but also for you guys that are familiar with network marketing, typically what happens with successful companies as they continue to grow, they have good, solid growth, and then they hit what's called massive growth or hyper momentum, where you'll look at companies that'll go from $500,000 a month, $1 million a month, to $5 million a month, to $15 million a month, to $25 million a month, and more, and it happens in a matter of a year or 2 years or 3 years. And the key with regards to network marketing is to position yourself with a company that's just about to go into hyper growth, and then hope it becomes a legacy company. A company like a Nu Skin or an Amway or a Mary Kay, Tupperware, one of those companies that are around for 20, 30, 40, even 50 years. And that's where we believe Shopping Sherlock is. We believe that we're going to be a legacy company, and one of the reasons is the space that we're in is not going anywhere. It's just going to continue to get bigger. And I'm going to share with you some stats here later on in this presentation that I think that we're really excited about here at corporate and with the leadership, and I think you'll be excited about as well, because not only are we in front of some monumental changes that are happening, but we've finally given you guys basically, and the average person from around the world, the opportunity to participate in these trends and actually profit from them. So I'm going to get into that a little bit later on as we talk about our new mobile app, which we're really excited about. But the launch of our mobile app is going to be a game changer. And I'll tell you, when you look at why, and I'm going to share some statistics with you in a moment, but I just want to share something with you, and that's happened really in the mobile space. And as you know, life is really with the mobile device and with the phone and with these smartphones, it's absolutely changing. And you can be, as you guys know, you'll be on a train or you'll be somewhere, and the mobile phone, other than other computing devices like a laptop or, a desktop or whatever, the mobile phone is the most personal device that we have. And it goes with us everywhere. And not only does it go with us everywhere, but it's become ubiquitous. You'll see people basically, they'll be on trains and what have you. And, it's funny, Fraser and I were having this conversation yesterday. There could be advertising all over the trains and so forth and, on subways and that kind of thing. But people are glued to their mobile phone. You'll be in that train, you'll see them, they're checking their email, they're checking their chat, they're checking their text, they're going online. And what's happened, it's interesting. I was just at the big mobile convention. It was called Mobile Beat in San Francisco last week. And at this convention, all the top companies were there. The Facebooks, the Googles, the eBays, the Amazons, they were all there basically talking about mobile. And the interesting thing is we all knew that mobile was coming for the last 5 to 7 years. Everybody knew. People are searching on mobile. People are starting to, buy things on mobile. The growth of the way people are accessing different sites has been growing substantially on mobile. But what happened was this last year, they were actually caught off guard by how it just hit as a tidal wave of people that are now accessing different sites and starting to buy things from mobile. And what we've done with Shopping Sherlock is we've positioned you right in front of those trends with a mobile application that's taking advantage of everything that's going on basically in this space, you know, with mobile, with what people are doing. And, you know, and we've given you, you know, as you look at mobile and you look at these companies that are trying to develop a mobile presence, you know, they're spending literally at this point hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to figure out mobile and figure out how to take advantage of this. You know, we had some companies that basically some of the biggest retailers, Walmart, Sephora, Victoria's Secret, some of the biggest retailers were actually at this show and trying to figure out how do we get into China. Look at the Chinese market and look what's happening in the Chinese market. You know, and they're trying to figure out basically ways that they can get into China and ways that, you know, because the Chinese market and a lot of these Asian markets are difficult to be able to get into. You know, it's a different culture. They've got to go and spend a lot of money to try and figure it out. Airbnb just sent 12 of their people over to Beijing that spent a month over there to try and understand the culture so that because they see this huge market over there and they're trying to figure it out. We've got the perfect opportunities for these companies to be able to get into all these markets and do business. And rather than spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for you to be able to take advantage of this huge growth area that's happening, we provide you an opportunity to be able to do it. We provide you an opportunity to be able to profit from this, basically. And how do you do it? You simply give our app away for free, and that's one of the things that we're most excited about. So let me tell you about statistics, basically, to be able to back this up that I think that you'll find very interesting. And what I'm going to use, basically, is, you know, in talking about these statistics is Facebook. Look at, and I want you to get a full understanding of look at this and look at the growth. So, and if you look at it and you look at the ad revenue, okay, the revenue that Facebook basically is getting from mobile. In December of 2011, their ad revenue from mobile was zero. They had no money coming in, basically, in revenue from mobile. And if you look at it, basically, look at April, so literally, so you're talking about January of 2012 to April 2014. So literally you're talking about 2 years. In 2 years, basically, they've got 59% of their business now is coming from mobile revenue. 59% of their revenue is coming from mobile. And this is literally in 2 years. And here we are now. I just looked at their last, you know, in their last figures, and their figures basically up and through June, because this is through April. Just to tell you a little bit, it's 63% now. And what does that translate to with regards to numbers? If you look at the numbers of the people that are accessing mobile, which is the next slide, you'll see basically what we mean. In December of now, here's the thing about, just to let you guys know, here's the thing about Facebook, and I'm just using Facebook, you know, as an example, but I'm going to also talk a little bit about Google, eBay, Amazon, and what's happening with them as well. So in December of 2000, so Facebook has 1.3 billion users around the world. In December of 2011, 432 million of them accessed Facebook through their mobile devices. Literally, again, 2 years later, in April 2014, it was over 1 billion people that access now Facebook via their mobile device. So they literally have, if you look at it, it's almost 80% of the Facebook users are now accessing Facebook over mobile, you know, using the mobile device. Facebook now considers themselves a mobile company. That's what they're calling themselves. If they have to describe themselves, they're calling themselves a mobile company. eBay last year did $22 billion in revenue over mobile. All the companies now, so when I talk about the tidal wave, look at the growth that's basically happened. Look at the usage that's happening in mobile. And you know what the one pain point is that these people were trying to basically also figure out is that what was happening was that even though a lot of people were searching for mobile and using search, they were still going to a website to be able to buy product. And one of the issues and one of the problems with that, with the buying the product on the mobile phone, is that people didn't want to go and type in their credit card information on mobile, and so that was a pain point. But now PayPal has just partnered with a company called Braintree, and they actually now have a mobile payment system. Rather than typing, all you do is swipe. So you basically see something that you like, you basically swipe it, it automatically has your credit card information, it does the transaction for you, and it's gotten rid of that pain point. So now, when we talk about the growth of e-commerce, we talk about e-commerce going from literally in 2003 with the $55 billion to $1 trillion in 2012, and still after 2012 growing at over 20% per year, $1 trillion industry. Now that we've got mobile enabled to be able to do e-commerce easily, you're going to see this continue to skyrocket, and it's going to happen around the world. And what we've done, and that's why we're so excited about our mobile product here at Shopping Sherlock, because again, what we've done, if you look at what's happening in mobile with the e-commerce companies and companies that realize now that this is coming, they're projecting that same growth rate that e-commerce had from 2003 to 2012 is about to happen in the mobile space. And with our mobile product, we're perfectly positioned to take advantage of that. And how do you take advantage of it? You simply give it away for free. You make money as people benefit, and you build a team of people that do the same thing around the world. So let's talk a little bit about our mobile phone. And just to give you an idea, we just basically launched our mobile product in beta. So we're going to be beta testing it really for the next 30 days, 45 days, and then getting the feedback from the field, from the leaders that are basically beta testing it right now for the official launch of our mobile event, our mobile product at the September event. That's why it's so important that you and your team are there, because when we relay the statistics, when we show them what's happening in mobile, and when we then share our mobile phone and how we position to be able to take advantage of that and give you an opportunity to be able to profit and make money from it, you can understand why it's so important that you have as many people as possible in September at London at our international convention. So here's going to be really the features of our mobile phone. You'll be able to do shop comparison. So you'll be able to find the best deals. You're interested in something, you'll be able to see where can I get the best deal out of it, for that product. So you'll be able to do the shop comparison. You'll be able to get your daily deals right on the mobile phone that are geolocation right in your area. In the travel, you'll be able to get flights, hotels, the best deals also on flights and hotels. And come on, I mean, if you look at it and you look at, just the example really of the hotel in London, and as you guys know, travel is huge, but just the savings and the cash back on the hotel in London alone, pretty much almost pays for, a couple nights, almost pays for your distributorship in Shopping Sherlock. We'll have a price scanner, so you can actually just take a picture. Actually, you'll be out somewhere, you'll see a product, you can actually just take a picture of that barcode. It will tell you where you can find the best deal for that product. We also will have the branding on it so that you can brand your small business for it. We'll have coupons, and we'll have actually an invite system with push notifications, so you can invite people to be able to download the app, and they'll be able to not only download the app, but you'll be able to see your growth, basically, of the people that you've invited. You'll be able to see what countries they're in. We'll have great visual and data that Thomas is going to share with you. And what we do is we give small businesses the ability with our mobile phone to create a discount, a coupon, a special, deliver that coupon, discount, or special within that city. It's all geolocation based. So if you're in London or you're in LA or you're in St. Louis, you can see which of those businesses are offering discounts to our distributors. And not only will you be able to make money off that, but those merchants that basically sign up, those small businesses, as somebody clicks on the coupon, and then as they redeem the coupon, they're building a database of and being able to create a profile of their customers, which they can then do push notifications to and basically send out specials and deals specifically for those customers that are interested in their products. So we've created an incredible marketing system also for those small businesses, giving them an opportunity to be able to compete with the big boys out there for literally for a song and a dance, basically, and you have a chance to be able to make money off that. So that's some of the things. If you can tell how excited we are, nobody else in the industry has this. It's definitely going to make the industry take notice, and we're incredibly excited about how we've positioned you in front of these trends. And to talk a little bit more about the features, and give you a little bit more information, I want to introduce our CTO, our Chief Technical Officer, Thomas Bang. And Thomas has been instrumental in not only helping to put together because, you know, when you do this, you basically put together what's called a spec sheet and a uses document, and working with our developer hand in hand in order to be able to get this developed for you guys. He's been a tremendous asset, and you know, a lot of you guys have not met him in Europe. He's going to be coming also to the European convention and basically spearheading the launch of our mobile app as well, and that's Thomas Bang. So Thomas, you want to share a little bit more about our mobile product?
Great. Thank you, Michael. So, I mean, Michael went over this really well, but no one else is doing this in our industry. This is a full-featured mobile app where you should be able to go in here and basically look for anything that you're actually looking for in terms of purchasing or services. I mean, this thing is going to be amazing. And what's even greater is that whatever you do on the mobile app, it's going to be tied into whatever you do on the website. All the tracking is in place for that. As you give it away, whether it's the mobile app or the website, you're going to have analytics for that, and we're going to actually show you a little bit about that. But to go a little deeper into how the small business couponing section works, I mean, this is a this is going to be a little insight into what that's going to look like. I mean, there's going to be a white label app for us where you can actually invite small businesses to come and join our mobile app network, and they can actually upload their offering onto this system. And, you know, as people go around and they're actually, you know, they're looking for like maybe a restaurant they want to eat at within 2 miles, it will actually pop up with a map showing them that, hey, there's an offering here, and they can actually redeem it through the mobile app. This is phenomenal, guys. I mean, once we actually launch this, this could be launched easily into any country. This is a great app. Some of the features and description for this is that you'll be able to receive offers and coupons that are based on your preferences, your location, and your history. So you can start, so you don't have to actually look any further. It's real easy to use. You can select the offer based on categories, and you can receive pushed offers that are highly relevant to you. You can select categories, and complete listing will be shown ordered by distance and preferences and history. So it's going to be tailored to what you actually like and what you're looking for. You know, besides that, it's going to be a great user experience. You're going to be having high-quality images, and the browsing experience is going to be great and has a lot to offer. And it's also going to be offering, you know, things that you can actually view from list views, as well as redeeming from them. Now, this is something we're implementing right now, the marketing system. You know, Michael will probably step in a little bit just to elaborate on this, but like I said before, whatever you guys do on the mobile app and whatever you guys do on the website version of our company product, what we're going to be doing now is that you guys can actually invite people and see where in the world these people are actually being invited from and where they're signing up from. I mean, this is going to be a powerful tool right here. I believe this is really going to set us apart from other companies. This is sort of going to be putting in a viral effect where you're going to constantly be coming in here just to see where all your users are coming from. I mean, this thing is going to be amazing. So as you can see here, you're going to be able to see, you know, how many people that's invited, how many people those people invited, and how many countries that your spread is in. So amazing tool. I don't know anything else, but I mean, I'll hand it back to you, Michael.
Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it. Guys, on this again, on the tools for the mobile, just imagine. I mean, you can go out, you can see basically who's got deals or specials. You can take advantage of those. Those are going to be exclusive also for Sherlock customers, for Sherlock affiliates. You have a chance to be able to make money off those offerings as well. And I'll tell you, the other thing that we've really set ourselves up for is, what's coming also is mobile commerce. People actually being able to actually buy things on their mobile device. There's e-wallets that are starting to come out in different countries, and we're actually positioning now our company to take advantage of that m-commerce to that mobile commerce to get a piece of those transactions. That's basically where this is evolving to. So we're really, really excited about that. And then also, when you look at the marketing system, you'll be able to just, go into your mobile phone, invite people on Facebook, invite people on your social media, and then be able to see just how big basically your group has grown. And not only can you see it, as you can see kind of with stick pins with a world map here to be able to see your reach, but you can also see it, by country, by the number of people, by the people that they've invited. So part of the things that you're looking at mobile, on the mobile side is really the gamification. And part of the gamification, again, is what can you do to continue to make the mobile app sticky to get people to continue to come back to our website. Well, when you've got this kind of a marketing system where you can see your growth worldwide, what's your reach, basically, and finally have an opportunity. We say this all the time. If you look at the Facebooks, the Twitters, the thing, we built Facebook. Zuckerberg built the platform, but we built Facebook. We're the ones that invited our friends. We're the ones that provide the content to keep people coming back, but we don't get compensated for it. Here, not only can you see your reach, basically, and your friends' reach on this, but you get compensated for all this. And again, with our mobile commerce, just to let you guys know, last month, again, our second month in a row, we were at $2 per active Sherlock that was out there. With our mobile app and with basically the growth that we're seeing in e-commerce, it's taking us closer and closer to our goal of $4 and beyond here. So I think you can see how this will help to accomplish that. We're really excited about it. Again, it's going to be launched at our September event. That's why you need to be there. You can see with everything that we're going to do there, we'll be able to, any guests that you bring, any distributors that you bring, when they see this and they understand it, they're going to get very excited about it, as well as the excitement that they'll see about their opportunity to be able to build a worldwide to be able to build worldwide anywhere in the world and profit from these incredible trends that are happening in our space that we position you in front of. And to give a little bit more comment and a little bit more perspective, I wanted to introduce a couple of our reps here real quick. The first one I wanted to bring on is Fraser Brooks, our global in England, who's also been, in the UK. Fraser has also been instrumental in helping us with some of these features and so forth, and helping Thomas and myself in the development of the mobile app. And I wanted him to get on and talk a little bit about kind of what he sees as well. So, Fraser, can you go ahead and give us your thoughts?
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Guys, I am so excited about this. When I personally leave my home, I take three things with me. I take my wallet, I take my keys, and I take my phone. Obviously, my wallet has all my money in so I can buy things. I need my keys to obviously get back into the house. And I need my mobile for every other thing. I communicate on my mobile. I research on my mobile. I check things on my mobile all the time. And the crazy thing is, guys, my generation do everything on the mobile. Those of you who've got kids, you probably ask them, dinner's ready, or you have dinner with them, or you're watching TV, and they're looking at their mobile more than anything else. They'll look at their mobile phone more than they'll look at anything else, right? Now, I'm looking at my mobile phone right now, and I've got apps on there. I've got Amazon, Hotels.com, Skyscanner, Groupon. All of these things are in the mobile, like the commerce space. Well, guess what? When the mobile app comes out, I'm deleting every single one of those apps. I don't need them, because I'm just going to go to the Shopping Sherlock app and use that to find anything that I want, whether it's a deal, whether it's a flight, whether it's a hotel, whether it's a product I'm looking for. That's why I'm so excited. Now, my generation share every cool thing with our friends. everything. That's why Facebook's gone massive, Twitter's gone massive, Instagram's gone massive. And guess what? Not one of those companies paid you to be able to do that. So now it's our time to be able to give this away and benefit from this amazing viral movement. So, you've all said to me, and you said to Michael, you said to Tom, you said to my dad, you all say, oh, when's the mobile app coming? Guys, we've been building for this since day one, 26 months ago in Shopping Sherlock for this day. And that time's now coming in on September the 20th. I couldn't be any more excited. This is just going to take this company to a whole new level, especially when it's so unique. I'm so excited about this, and thank you very much, Michael. Back to you.
Thank you, Fraser. I appreciate that. I appreciate your insight on that as well. And again, that not only does this basically open up our company, and give us a competitive advantage in the marketplace and put us squarely in front of the biggest trend that you guys are going to probably see over the next decade. But also, the thing that it does is it really opens it up to that, millennial market as well, where you can actually go in and, believe me, you do a meeting. These guys, the kids today, and they basically even really up to 30 years old, they have, if you ask them to download something, they're just going to download it. You can be in a room basically of 150 people talking about the mobile app, and that millennial group, they're going to be downloading you just tell them to download it, they'll download it, and they'll basically check it out. And then it's our job to be able to build engagement, and those are some of the things that you're going to continue to see evolve here with this company. Is that, not only on the gamification, but also continuing to create some loyalty programs to get people coming back and using the app as well. So we're really excited about that. The last person I want to introduce today is really our Diamond, our global Diamond affiliate here in the U.S., Chuck Williams. Chuck is our leader here in the U.S., been with the company, almost since the start, actually. He's been, a tremendous leader here in the U.S., and it's been a privilege to be able to, have him part of the family and part of the leadership group. Definitely a guy that you want in the trenches with you as you're building a billion-dollar company. So, Chuck, will you give us a little bit of kind of what your thoughts are on both the cruise and the mobile app?
Yeah, I will, Michael. Thank you very much. And, for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm perfectly positioned with perfect timing. And I was trying to think of analogies, the perfect storm, the perfect wave, or any other analogy. But bottom line, it's just the perfect opportunity for people that are listening to this webinar and for me. We got a solid foundation. 2+ years, Michael's put a foundation in place. It's exactly what Fraser said. We've been building for this moment in history for 26 months now. We have proven, experienced leadership, both at the helm with Michael and Thomas, but also in the field. You are positioned in front of the major trends, not just currently, but probably in the history of the world. E-commerce and mobile, and we've got an opportunity that all we have to do is execute the plan, and we will become a legacy company. We will become a multi-billion-dollar company that pays out 68% in commissions. It's absolutely incredible. This new contest and promotion that he just announced today, the cruise, are you kidding me? For doing what we would have done anyway, we're now going to win a free cruise. That's exciting. And it's not just the top leaders. This is a contest that everybody can win. The September convention in London, you've heard it from Simon or other leaders, it's just a got-to-be at event. It's going to be where we launch this thing. You don't want to miss that event. It's going to be the tipping point of our company. When this company goes from great, phenomenal, foundation-building growth to vertical growth, and you want to be there at that historical event. It's going to be something we talk about for 5, 10, 20 years from now, that event and that tipping point of that mobile launch. The Sherlock Convention of the Sea. My wife and I, Diane and I, we just celebrated our 33rd anniversary yesterday. We're going to keep celebrating all year. We're still newlyweds, and we're going on that cruise with a bunch of other people that are either right on the verge of or have achieved financial freedom because of this great opportunity that Michael, Wiedder, and the leaders have given us. So, Michael, from the field, I want to thank you, Thomas, and the rest of the staff for putting this together for us. And we're on board. Thank you so much. Back to you, Michael.
Thank you. And again, just to close it out, we've got you've got companies here, the Googles, the Amazons, the Yahoos, the eBays, the Facebooks that are literally spending millions of dollars, guys, positioning themselves in front of this huge mobile trend that's happening, and and it actually caught them up by surprise, just the adoption and what happened over this last year. And when you look at it again, how do you participate in front of, how do we give the average person the ability to be able to profit from these incredible trends that these other companies realize and are spending millions of dollars in order to be able to take advantage of? And what we've done with Shopping Sherlock is we've given that average person around the world the ability to be able to profit from it. And how do they do it? As you know, in network marketing, it's about simplicity and duplication. And the way that they do is they give it away for free. They make money, and you make money as people benefit from the use, and you build a team of people that do the same thing. So with that, I want to thank everybody for their time today.